Curtain Call to Murder by Julian Clary. One day I will take my own advice. Don't buy a book written by someone on TV. This isn't a bad audiobook, but it's not a good one either. I bought this after listening to Julian appearing on Kathy Buck's podcast Where There's a Will There's a Wake, and I realize I will now have to revise what I think of Kathy Buck's reviews. First of all, it's important to note that the murder doesn't happen until chapter 29. After a few hours, Julian says he wants us to guess both the victim and the murderer. Clearly he sees himself as a modern-day Arthur Conan Doyle. He's not. Both the victim and the murderer are easy to guess. You may lean towards X as the murderer for a while, but you'll come to realize it's too obvious. And so, with hours to go, you're waiting for the heroine of the story to figure out that it's Y. And, it has to be said, she's pretty slow. Within the story, things begin to dawn on her, or she begins to realize things that really aren't that difficult at all. The first 28 chapters are spent telling us about what's going on behind the scenes of the play Leopard Spots. This is Julian laying the trail for Jane, the heroine, and us to figure out who done it. But as I said, it's pretty obvious quite early on who it is, so it really is a case of waiting for Jane to figure it out. There are one or two minor twists, but again, they're easy to guess. The Audible description has reviews from Dawn French and Miriam Margolyes, who proclaim it's funny and hilarious. It's neither. It's mildly amusing in parts. I smiled a few times, but it never raised so much as a chuckle. The story is not well told. There are diary entries, WhatsApp group chats, texts, and input from Julian as both a character and the author, and it's not well handled. This is in part because there's such a voluminous cast of characters. There really didn't need to be. A few characters and plots could have been culled to improve other areas, or to inject some actual humor. The narrators are a mixed bag, with some playing several roles. It's obvious with one who has a slight speech impediment. I did enjoy most of them, however. Would I buy another book written by Julian Clary? No. All in all, I'd give the book a 2 out of 5 and the performance a 4 out of 5. Have you listened to this audiobook? What did you think? Did you have the same gripes as I did? Maybe you loved it. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for listening. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, as I aim to publish a new review every week.